Alright, so tomorrow's showtime. I think we should go over everything one more time just to really make sure everything just runs smoothly. Okay, so there's gonna be 6 of us on this job. There's gonna be you and me on crowd control. We've got Zach, who's gonna be our tech guy. We've got Daniel for our safe cracker. We've got Billy, who's the new mechanic. He's gonna be breaking into the ATMs and stuff, get some bonus cash. And then we've got Matt on getaway. So we're gonna have 4 people actually inside the building. You and me are gonna be working the majority of crowd control. Let's hang on. Let's get this down on paper. Hang on, move a few things. Okay, so like I said, this is gonna be a pretty small town bank. Nothing too big, nothing too serious. We've got the main lobby area out front. We got some bathrooms over to the side. We got the main clerk's desk. Some ATMs out by the side. We've got like an employee break room or something over this way. And then of course, we've got the coup de grace, the main safe. There's also an emergency exit out the back, but we're gonna have our tech guy lock that down as soon as the alarms go off. Alright, so this of course is the main prize. We're gonna try and get Daniel set up as fast as possible so that he can start getting that drill going. There's not gonna be a whole lot in here. Like I said, it's a small town bank, but a lot of the large ones just have too much security for our current crew, so this will be a good starting point. For some extra cash, like I said, we've got the ATMs over here, so. I haven't worked with Billy before, but he came highly recommended, so he should be able to get these cracked open quick and fast enough. Now, the main thing we need to do is make sure that we've got crowd control around the entire building at the same exact time. We gotta make sure that, our tech guy can lock down the alarm from reaching any of the authorities for about 30 minutes, but unfortunately we do live in the age of cell phones, so the main thing is just making sure no one can get out a phone call. So, like I said, over here is the main doors, and then this over here are some bathrooms. So what I'm thinking is you're gonna go in ahead about 5 minutes ahead of me, just stroll in real casually like a customer. And I want you to set up shop in here. That way when I come in through these double doors, if there's anyone in here, they can't hunker down and call the cops. You're going to be in there with them. You're going to draw your gun and bring them out here with everybody else while we're keeping all the hostages. I'm thinking our safe cracker's going to come in through the back. As soon as he's in, our tech guy's going to lock down the door behind him so no one can get in and out through here. And of course we're going to be watching the main double door, make sure no one gets in or out. The tellers are all going to be along right here. We need to make sure that none of them set off an alarm. The silent alarm isn't going to be anything to worry about. Our tech guy will lock it down, but we don't want them, triggering off some other loud, blaring thing that's going to alert the whole neighborhood. This is an employee break room. Like I said, before our safe cracker gets to work on getting that vault open, I think we're going to have him head in here first. And, like I said, make sure no one hunkers down under a table, starts dialing 911, get the cops on us. Alright, so, like I said, we've got Zach working tech. So I think we're going to get him out back in a van. That should be close close enough that his wireless connections will be able to hack into anything they've got. So that's where he'll be set up. Since he's going to be out the back, I think we'll have Daniel ride with him in the back of the van. So. We're going to have him ride with Zach, and then once we're ready, he's going to be in position outside here. He's going to go in, and then Zach's going to hack the door and lock it behind him once he's in. Then Daniel is going to make an immediate move for the employee break room and make sure no one's in there. If there's anyone in there, he'll round them up, bring them back out here. Once he's done with that, I'm going to need him to get work on the safe as soon as possible. So once he's done rounding up anyone in the break room, we need to take over any hostages he got and get to work on the main crowd control in here. And like I said, before any of this happens, we're going to send you in about 5 minutes early. So we're going to get you in and have you head over here into the bathrooms and round up anybody who's in there. That's when me and Billy are going to come in through the main doors. And that's going to be when everything kicks off. Like I said, Billy is going to be our new mechanic. So once we've got the crowd under control, I want him to get to work on these ATMs. I mean, any extra cash we can pull out of this is really going to help us. So let's see. So then that'll leave. Well, Billy's working on that, and Daniel's working on that. We'll be in here just making sure everything stays nice and smooth. Like I said, we're gonna get Matt is our driver outside, so easy peasy. We'll just grab everything that we can possibly carry, take it out, and just take off as fast as we can. Alright, so. Oh, how isn't that ironic? First United Bank. Well, yeah, I know that's not the bank we're robbing, but still, it's... Okay, so, like any job we do, guns are a last resort. I really don't want a single trigger getting pulled unless we have to shoot our way out of there. I want this to just be cool, clean, nice and easy, no casualties. But, you know, worst case scenario, so... Yeah, I mean, any questions, any concerns? Yeah, no, like I said, it's just basic run-of-the-mill stuff. It's a small-town bank. Should be a decent turnaround for the job. I mean, we won't get rich, but those large banks are just a lot to handle these days, so... This is just a more realistic goal for the size of a crew that we have right now. Maybe once we get some capital flowing in, we can hire some more guys, get a bigger job going. Alright, well... We've got everything planned, we've got all the pieces in play. Only thing to do now is not mess up, so... Here's the good fortune.